Hello everybody, it's Christine. I am doing something a little different. I took a class at the Creating Through the Holidays with Lael by Mel. I'd never heard of her before, so if you have, hey, say hello about it, because I had never heard of her. And we did this traveler's notebook. Let me see, I'll show you. I showed it in my haul video. But basically, she showed us how to take like a traveler's notebook and then like decorate it. Like I haven't done anything to this yet. But she showed like these different little techniques and stuff like that. And I really enjoyed that class. We built this traveler's notebook here, which is basically a junk journal. I haven't really done much with these yet. Mostly because, well, I started something else. Well, I'm going to use them at some point. But that's what we did in the class. But I kind of basically started checking her out because I was like, she had a booth over there. And then she has, I got volumes 1 and 2, which again was in my haul there, but she does creative listing. And creative listing, she describes it as like, it's like documenting your life, one list at a time. And it's really fun. And I'll show you what I mean. So like, here's the cover, so I don't think it's too much if I show this. But basically she, in a traveler's notebook, and I'll show you a couple of lists I made already, makes lists about different things. So like she might say, look at what I'm looking forward to this spring, or I'm 40 years old and here's this is me, or whatever. And you know, here's my favorite memories of the, anyway, it's just lists of things, right? And so I've done a couple. I'll show you the couple that I've done. Oh, and by the way, she also showed how to like, so the traveler's notebooks come essentially plain. Hold on, I'm leaning over because I'm grabbing stuff out of a little thing. They come plain like this. And I got a dot grid here. This is lined. But then you buy these little covers for them, and they have little elastic bands, and you put multiple ones in here. She has like a gratitude one we did as well. And I've left that in here. This is going to be the one I think I'm going to use for a while. So there's like a little pocket you can stick things in. Little memory, like ephemera, like if you go somewhere like tickets or something. And this is a gratitude one. And this was plain at this point because I'm thinking if I'm on the go, I might want to make a list of something. So that's what I've got going on. And this one's going to go in there. And she also showed how to make like little slip covers to go over the top of these and make them pretty, which you can change because you use washi tape, so that theoretically would come off and you could change it. So one list I've made already is things that make me happy. And I did buy some little stamps from her. This is actually stickers from a collection I had. And so I did buy some little stamps. I just bought another set that's not here yet. And then this is like fall blessings, things I'm looking forward to. And I used a Scrap Room Flavors of the Month kit that I had gotten. Simple Vintage, I think autumn something or other. I don't know what that is. I used some rub-ons here, some ephemera, and then the pattern papers. Then I used a little piece of cardstock here and basically covered my little notepad or my little page. And then this one I did the other day was me and my husband. I kind of actually didn't do my stamps the way I really would have liked to have done them. I should have done them separately. She even recommends using them separate, and I was being a little bit lazy. And then I kind of boogered up my rub-on. So I'm not upset about it because it is what it is. But this is like me and my husband right now. So it's like a little stamp going down the side. And you just make it look kind of pretty. It's way less time consuming than a scrapbook page, but it does, and you don't even have to use a photo, right? So this one I didn't use a photo. This one I didn't use a photo. I did on this one just because it's about us, and she kind of does this. That's part of her ideas or whatever. So my thought was I wanted to make a list here of things that money can't buy. So I made myself a little just quickie list. And I have this collection from PhotoPlay, which by the way, guys, I just heard PhotoPlay's closing, and I'm kind of sad because they have cute stuff. This is called Inflation Nation. I've had it for a bit. I keep meaning to do a layout, but I thought this could be cute because there's the word money in here, and I can use it in my book here. I have not picked out the papers or anything, so I thought maybe I'll do that. I'm hopeful this doesn't take me a long time because the whole intention is not to spend as much time as a scrapbook page. It's just a oh, that's funny. Yeah, I like this. So I think I may end up using that. And then I might end up using yeah, this is from 2022, I guess. Or maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Don't know. I want to put kind of like I did on these ones. I did like to put like another little pattern to mount my list. Although, yeah, I think I do want to do that. So, oh, what's on the back of here? Well, this is kind of more about inflation, and this is more, I want to have this not really be, it's not about inflation. It's just, you know, it has money. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So this could be cool. I might could use this. Let's try this. Let me set this aside. And the books are, oh gosh, 8.5. Oh, I'm gonna lie to you. I need to write it as a little post-it note somewhere so I don't forget. But it's like, so the pieces inside here, if you do one sheet, is like 4 3/4. I think it's 8 1/4. No, I do 8. I'm gonna write that down because I'm gonna put it on the inside of my book. What did I just tell you? 8 tall by 4 3/4. Is that right? So if it's 8, I'll be inside there, and 4 3/4 will put me inside there. Yeah. Okay. And so I'm going to do that first. And I could technically do, I kind of like going like, and not every list has to be 2 pages. So maybe I don't even do that. Although I need the word money to fit. So maybe I end up having to, and I want it to show up too. Okay, let's do this. Let's cut this first. I just told you 4 3/4 wide. And this does have directions, so you have to pay attention if you're gonna do that. And then I need 8 inches tall. Oh, it's a ledger on the back, isn't it? And so 8 inches tall. And then also, she does this, and I recommend, and I do too. You round the corners because it's the edge of your thing. And so I'm gonna round my corners. Let me grab my, well, hang on, I dropped my stapler. I have my tools in a little bucket over here, and that's kind of working, kind of not working. All right, so I'm gonna do this. Now she has a workbook and stuff to like plan this stuff out, and I haven't really jumped that far into it. Just not quite there. I'm enjoying it, and we'll see how it goes. Because while I do like to scrapbook, I don't do it in order, and it tends to get all over the place. Whereas something like this, I would absolutely do, I hate to use the word in order, but kind of in order. I'm just imagining it's going to be almost like I hate to use the word junk journal, but kind of junk journal-y. Now if I do that, and then I add like the grid over the top, is my money going to fit? If I pull it across the whole thing, what if I do both pages and then I add, yeah, why not? 4 3/4, right? Well, let's go ahead and cut our 8. What have I got going on here? 8. Why does this act like it's trying to be sassy? We'll just do this, and then 4 3/4. And then we will, again, round our corner here. And I'm going to try to do this all in one go. I don't really want to edit, so we'll see how this goes. That's cute. But now I need to figure out some way to make this money. Okay, what if we, first off, I need to trim that because I kind of boogered that up. All right, and I'm kind of imagining, let's see if we go to about here. I don't know what that is. Well, because I think the actual, yeah, I want to have room to write things that money can't buy. You know what I mean? So actually, let's go to here. and I can bring it in. We'll see how this is gonna look, you guys. I'm not sure yet. I don't have a plan. Just telling you, don't have a plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, okay. I'm actually gonna trim off this little bit here because he doesn't have a thing. And then let's see. Let's come from here. And then, I'm almost going right in the middle of this guy here. My little kitty is jumping all into stuff. And I'm contemplating going ahead and making that round. I'm wondering, I need to get a ruler here and just kind of organize this because I don't want to mess up my paper. Thankfully, I do have another sheet of this grid paper, so if I have cut that and I shouldn't have, it's okay. Well, like I said, I've had this collection now for, I guess 3 years is what it looks like. And I hadn't even cut into it. I think this is going to be too wide for one sheet. What if I go up and down now that I say that? Let me turn it this way and see what if I'd cut another sheet. I have another piece over here I can do, but I think I kind of like that. I'm kind of thinking that. Now that I did that. Let's see. Have you guys done this creative listing thing? Like in any kind of journal, I guess is my question. You know, I just found it as a potential new crafty endeavor here. I'm a little concerned I'll be able to read that, but I kind of still want it to come across. If I do that, my Y can come across over to there. That's not terrible. So it can come here. And then what if I just end it like that? Actually, I kind of like that. So, that being said, let me actually paste these down because I'm pretty sure I like this. And so you don't have to put the pattern paper on there. You could technically just, as you saw over here, I did just write on there after I decorated the side. But I kind of like the way this thickens up the book a little bit. She's got whole, like, there's like class. She's got like free classes and stuff on her YouTube channel, so you can go check her out. And I'm in no way affiliated with her. So, and I don't mean that in like a negative way. I'm saying she's not asked me to do this. I'm not on her team or anything like that. So anything I say that's wrong, don't hold her accountable. I guess is my point. I'm kind of imagining I may round these because I think that looks cute. Ah. Yeah, I'm liking that. So we'll do that. I technically don't have a plan other than this yet. Now, if I put that on there, they'll have to go a tad closer together because my E is barely hanging on to that space. Come on. And I feel like I'll get faster as I'm doing this. Like at the moment, I'm still trying to like get my feet wet, I guess is the right word. Yeah, I like that. And then what if I take it to here and end it? Okay, let's do that. And then I think I'll get a piece of white cardstock. How's that? The letters are a little tight, but... And so, let me see if I can get this off here without tearing it up. There we go. Oh, my E moved. Get it back up there. Okay, that's cute actually. Now, I'm not sure about the stickers because again, they're kind of intended for like making fun of the inflation or whatever. And this is more, in a way, almost inspirational, if that makes any sense. So, I don't think it came with ephemera. Let me make sure. It says, I don't think so. I think it's just stickers. Yeah, just stickers. All right, so what I want to do now is get a piece of cardstock here. And actually, I've been finding some of the packaging is working out nicely. So let me see here what I got in the way of cardstock packaging, especially if I'm just doing the back side. Vicky's stencils are working nicely. Okay. Dropping stuff everywhere, you guys. I may try to find something cute. I don't know. Let's see. I kind of want to come from here again. I'm trying to decide, do I go ahead and, I think I will. I need to make this the same length. I might take a little border. I don't know, now that I've done this. I might have boogered it up, I don't know. Whoops, where's my numbers, you guys? I can't read this. Oh, there it goes. All right, so it's basically 7 3/4. Seven 3/4. And so we got that. Okay, and I want to take it down to about, let's call it there. Let's say 5 inches. And the other thing she does that I really like is she doodles on the edge. So I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to cut there. And we're going to come to the edge here. I'll trim off just a tad. Okay, what do we think? I think I like that. I think I like that. Who knows if I'll get that straight, but when I write this out. But it's not supposed to be like perfect necessarily. I mean, she does some really cute things. Her handwriting's really pretty. Mine is not. So, all right, there's that. Now, I did also get some of her stamps. I do not know if there's dollar signs in here. I don't have my glasses on, you guys. This one may be easier for me to see. No dollar signs, but I do have little stars. There's little numbers too. And then I picked these up. And then I got this grateful one in the class. Oh, there's these numbers though. I wonder if I should do that along the side. If I do that in black, is that going to be a little too over the top? I feel like so. I feel like that'd be a little much. It might have to be a different color. All right, what are these? I think these are in backwards. Pretty sure they are. Well, there's like a little holiday thing. Oh, here's a dollar sign. Look at that. Although it should be a heart. I just sat there and said that, and the whole point is dollar signs can't buy it, right? It's not about dollar signs. So now I'm kind of going back to the heart thing. I'm kind of thinking I might use a heart. And then I got from her also this kind of little, what's she call that? Stylus, because it holds these little stamps really good. I may still come back and do this. I'm not sure yet. But it would be good if I had something to stick in the middle. She'll use like little stamps. Oh, you know what could be cool? What if I use the, where'd that thing go? What if I do it on here in like green? Here and here. That could be pretty. Let's figure out what green we need to use. That's pine needles. I'm kind of leaning toward this one. Lucky clover. That is hard. Oh, nope, mowed lawn. Mowed lawn's better. Okay, I'm gonna stop the camera because I realize I gotta go get some stuff. So I'll be back in a second. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So I'm going to do, I got my mowed lawn, and I'm standing to stamp. She recommended that as well, which I have to agree. My chair, honestly, is too short or something, but if I try to lift it, there's like a ledge under my, I hate to use the word ledge, that's not right. What is it called? Like a lip on the desk or something, and it hits my legs. So now she does recommend like stamping and testing. Where's my list? Here we go. And again, I agree with that because you can mess it up. I don't necessarily do that when I do mixed media on layouts because mixed media to me doesn't have to be perfect, but why is my 4 not wanting to grab? There we go. Is it? Let's see. I got a little too much on the sides there. Yeah, I feel like I need to prime my 4 or something a little better. See, I'm not getting it. Let me clean that off. Try that again. I think I got too much around the edges there. And I want it to be, it doesn't have to be precise, but I do want it to look, you know, like it's supposed to. All right, let's try this again. I won't press so hard on the ink pad. Maybe that's what I did wrong. I still managed to get that. I think my ink pad's curled. And I'm not getting into the 4. I think it's my ink pad. That's a little better. You know what she does recommend also is coming like this. Maybe I should have done that to begin with. Let's try one more time and then we'll do it on our paper. Or our project, rather. Oh, that was better. That's what I should have been doing the whole time, y'all. I don't follow all the advice. I just follow some of the advice. Okay. So we're going to do it here. Oh, yeah, it looks good. All right. Let's try our other numbers. And that's there. I like this little stamp set here. I think this is kind of neat, actually. You could do this for all kinds of stuff, like countdowns or I don't know, ages, party days, who knows, dates, I don't know. I used it in my project for the class, just as a decorative deal. Now, if I got this right, oh, it's close. Let me redo that. I have 15 reasons, so that's not really the why. This is more just about the numbers. Just about the numbers. Oh, I managed to get that on there. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'll have to keep practicing with this one. I'm glad stuff doesn't have to be perfect for it to be good. Okay, so there's that. And I went and I ran off while I was getting that, and I got some stickers. I'm going to use this ink again for my little heart symbol. And I managed to get that everywhere, y'all. But I found these, and I thought it'd be neat to spell things that. I could use some of this sticker sheet here. So if I do it like that, and now I'm getting in this sticker sheet that would end up in my Stick With Me series. So maybe I will get to use, that's the other reason I thought it'd be kind of fun to get into this creative listing, because I have like stickers and things in my stash that, oh man, these are so old. Put that down. That I can use. It's kind of like when you do journaling and stuff, you know, you get into stuff that you may not would have used on a layout because either your collection's no longer there, or just nothing ever thematically works, you know, whatever. Got that sticker on me. Okay. Things. Now technically there's not enough T's in this size, so I'm going to do can't in the big letters. I already looked at that because I was like, well, shoot, not enough T's. That, oh man, these little guys were not cut all the way through. This is a really old collection. It's a Teresa Collins. I was looking on here to see if the date was on here. 2013. That is a 12-year-old collection. I mean, technically the stickers are holding up pretty good. They're just not cut great. I just don't think they had the technology back then. Things that money, and I'm going to do can't in the capital letters, right? So it's like, nope, can't buy it with this stuff. You know what I need to do? Instead of coming from that direction, I'm going to come from the back, from the outside, or what do I want to say, the right side. so that I know I have enough room to spell can't. Because I have a feeling I just set that there and I don't have enough room. Come on. Look at that. See how it's all together? That's a little frustrating. But it's from 13 years ago or 12 years ago, so okay. And we need can't. Yeah, this is a, I definitely put that C too close. Now, I could do an apostrophe here. That's a comma, but I may snip that. Let's just snip that in half so that we have a proper apostrophe. That looks a little strange, but it's okay. Yeah, these guys are kind of annoying, not going to lie. Can't. And now I'm thinking I might have to trim that even more because I got to fit my can on there. I'll scooch him over just a tad. Well, this is taking longer than I thought. Definitely taking longer than I thought. I made those other ones pretty quickly, but... And I say that and I don't even actually know that that's true. I cannot swear that that's true. I just remember playing with it and thinking, oh, this is fun. Okay, let me see. Can I scooch my N over just a tad? I'll take my T over just a little. Yeah, my little comma got. All right, I like that. Other than my stickers being little pooters. Okay. And I don't know if I have anything I want up here or not. I looked for like some florals or something, but now my thinking on this is, you know, she takes, and I like this style. I think I'll use the little heart. I think I'm gonna just do that. I may have to clip these together. What if I do 1, 2, 3, 4 with the, I don't know. I kind of like the bullet. Because she kind of does the bullet in between her things, and I really like that. Now, the way she says to prime your stamp is to use like a little eraser. You got to get the, she was kind of explaining that these are put in little molds, and they have like a, we'll call it a Pam spray. It's not really that, but, and it gets on that stamp. And so it won't hold your ink. All right, now we will put that on there like that. Her videos are really long when she does her listing, and now I see why. I mean, she is kind of chatting with people because it's a live. Oh, that's cute. And so she'll say, hi, Mary Sue, or whatever. Okay, where's my list? Oh, here it is. Where's my pen? Here's my pen. All right. Hope. And you cannot buy hope. You can't buy peace of mind. Can't buy. I'm going to do it over here. I'm afraid I'm going to run off. It's not numbered, so it's okay. Love that asks for nothing back. I'm going to do a few shorter ones over here. Health. I want to say healthy body, mind, and spirit. I kind of added to that. All right. A clear conscience. Time with people who matter most. Oh, that's upside down, you guys. I didn't even pay attention. Well, that's unfortunate. Can I cover that with this? Hey, can't even tell. Okay, so pay attention what direction your stuff's going. I don't know how I managed to do that. I wasn't paying attention. That's what happened. Joy. Purpose. Here I go again. I was about to put the wrong direction. Grace. I could make a lot longer list now that I'm looking at this. I wasn't sure what my page was going to look like, so I may have to keep thinking. The ability to forgive. Wisdom earned through mistakes. Wisdom earned through mistakes. I guess these aren't really in order at this point because I was just doing it from space perspective. Memories that warm your heart. Trust. Gratitude. Gratitude. Don't spell it wrong. It's strength that comes through struggle. I don't know why I drew that as an I. I could put something like, you know, knowledge and stuff like that. I may have to come back to my list. I'm kind of sad I got all that on there. What if I find some stickers or something to put on there? Let's see. Is there anything on that sheet? Let's clean that off. I mean, I have like photo love, No, not really. Nothing on this one. I may go looking for something on here. What can I do that's... Let me go checking for some stuff here, you guys. I'll be back in a second. Well, first off, I realized I forgot, like, true friendship, and that's pretty important. So let me put that on here, because I was thinking about it. You know, money cannot buy friendship. People think it can, but that's not a real friend. True friendship. So I even thought to myself, like, the ability to read. Like, nobody, you can't buy that, right? You have to work for it. I want to put that on there. I want to cover up that little piece. I mean, some of these are kind of, you know, philosophical or something, but some of them are, I don't know if it's practical really, but kind of practical. Okay, so I thought to myself, what if I did something here, but I like this floral. I mean, the colors are, you know, in the line. So I got that. I could bring in that little, you know, if I brought it in like this. And snip this little guy. Guys, I don't pay any attention sometimes. And there I am with a tear. It's okay, we're gonna just do it like this. And because I think that's pretty. I kind of wished I had something here. Best memories. I mean, we have like, couldn't be happier, but that's not sure. Daily spirit. I kind of like that. That's kind of neat. I like that. And then I could even bring my colors up here like this, because it has I'm bringing them up here. I don't know if I like that plaid. This is a little bit too, I don't know. Let me see how this looks. I don't hate that because it's kind of bringing in, let's see. Let me lift this up. It's a little different. I'm not sure about that. That's okay. We'll put the little flower up here. I don't know if I like all that, to be honest. Okay. All right, that's my list. So, we'll see. I'll get better. You guys, I had to get back on here because I kept staring at this and I don't care for it. So, I think I'm going to bring it here. It just was losing itself up here. And this I feel a little more confident in. Not that I actually even love that per se, because it's, but on the other hand, I wanted to kind of capture these together. I still feel like I got a little hole here, but I may add a few more. So I'm not going to add anything just yet, because I feel like I'll have a conversation with my family and they'll be like, oh, what about blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, oh shoot, that's a great one. So I think this is my list, you guys. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the doodly thing. So she does like this doodly thing, and I really enjoy this. It ties the pages together. It makes it look kind of finished. I mean, I've done this on my scrapbook layout, so it made sense to me. Okay. And then I still managed to smear ink all over this thing some kind of way. Up here, I don't know how I did that. Let me just come back in on that. Okay, let's come from here. That's not terrible. Okay, I like my little list. All right, you guys, that will be our list. What do you think? It's not a scrapbook layout, but it's something creative with paper. And I got my little book going here. Pretty happy. All right, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.